Preventing pain, fear, and suffering of animals through nationwide education and awareness from all across the globe. This is Animal Radio.
And we are truly all across the globe today, coming to you live from Quartzsite, Arizona, as Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special, brought to you by Hydrogo. It's all about the pets on the road today, Judy, and as you see, there's hundreds and hundreds of RVs here.
Yeah, and you know what comes along with RVs is lots of pets. People are traveling with their pets, their birds, their dogs, cats. I even saw someone travel one time with a squirrel.
Traveling with a squirrel.
They had their squirrel. It was in a little hammock like a ferret, just sitting in the window.
Okay, well, I'm going to be looking for those squirrels today here, but we see lots of dogs and cats and other things, and we'll hit you at all of that. Also today, the top 5 products made for traveling with your pet to make it easier, and we'll have giveaways of all of those products.
Ooh, you know how that's our favorite part, are the giveaways.
1-866-405-8405. Now, just because we're not there at the studio, we have Guido back in the studio. You told Guido to be there, right?
I thought you told him to be there.
Okay, he'll be there. He'll be there answering the phones, and he'll get you your gifts and stuff. Also today, lots of music. The stylings of Eli Grimes and Steve White. Steve White is actually here live with us. In fact, Steve, how you doing over there? Let me turn your mic on. How you doing, buddy?
I'm peachy, as they say.
Peachy. See, he's like one of those cool musicians.
Slow people, yeah.
What brings you out here, big guy?
Well, I tell you what, I had an opportunity between shows to come out here to Quartzsite and play for dog lovers, and I just could not refuse.
Well, you got your setup there. You got an acoustic guitar, and let's see, you got harmonicas A through F, I see there.
I'm a one-man band.
You are a one-man band.
Drummer here.
You actually have your own website.
Wow.
And I have my bass player.
Oh, wow. You know what?
I got my guitar player.
Let's turn down the music in the studios.
And I got my harp player.
Oh, wow.
And my singer, tra-la-la-la-la.
Wow, you are one talented...
boy.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Huh?
Do you have a girlfriend or a wife?
Well, yes, I do, but she's not in the band yet.
Not in the band yet. I see you also have like 3 or 4 CDs. 4 CDs?
I do have CDs available through SteveWhiteBlues.com. Yes,
okay, that website, and of course URLs to everything you've heard on today's show at AnimalRadio.com. I figure before we move on, let's hear a little bit of your stylings. What do you say?
Okay, here we go. This is a dog song. Well, you know, I lost my dog the other day. It's a doggone shame, too. It's going to put an ad in the paper, but of course my dog can't read. Finally found him, though. He's over the local saloon with a shotgun looking for the man that shot his paw. He walked up to me and he says, well, I'm a dog. Well, I'm a real bull shepherd. I'm a dog. Well, I'm a Doberman pincher. I'm a dog. Well, I'm a cocker, I'm a spaniel, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. You can have my collar, you can have my leash. Wag my tail, you can have my fleas. Sleep on the sofa when you sleep on the bed. I love you forever if you scratch my head. I'm a dog, a real bull shepherd. Yes, right, I'm a Doberman pincher. Well, I'm a cocker, I'm a spaniel, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. That dog of mine, he's half pointer and he's half setter. That's right, he's one of them rare California poinsettia dogs. Fell in love with a little mud up the street, couldn't get her out of the shower. Turns out she was a sham poodle, but it was only puppy love. Yeah, that dog of mine, he's quite a sportsman, you know. That's right, he loves catching them catfish. You can have my collar, you can have my leash. Wag my tail, you can have my fleas. Sleep on the sofa when you sleep on the bed. I love you forever if you scratch my head. I'm a dog, I love my master because it runs much faster. Well, I'm a cocker, I'm a spaniel, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. Here we go. You can have my leash. Wag my tail, you can have my fleas. Sleep on the sofa when you sleep on the bed. I love I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog. Well, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a dog.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta love it.
That is Steve Smith and Animal Radio coming to you live from Quartzsite, Arizona for the, well, I'll tell you what's going on out here. They actually have a vacation and RV show, and we figured we'd do our annual Traveling with Your Pet special brought to you by HydroGo here because everyone's traveling with their animals.
Oh, you'd be amazed. I don't see too many people without their animals.
And, of course, our Traveling with Your Animal expert, Judy. How are you doing? This is a different Judy.
Yes, I'm the other Judy.
The other Judy in my life. You also put together the pet publication. Well, you have several pet publications that have to do with traveling and traveling with your RVs. And what are those publications?
Well, we have the RV, the camping RV traveling pet guide, which covers California, Arizona, and Nevada.
And these are free, right?
Yes, they are.
So anyone could get these?
Anyone can get them. We distribute them all over the place at RV campsites, chambers of commerce, visitor centers, and you can just pop in there and get one.
Well, you have a website, too. Can we get it off your website if let's say we can't find it anywhere else?
Yes, our website is www.petloverspublications.com, and you can go there and not only check out the RV maps, but you can check out maps for all the other areas we service.
Okay, and what are those other areas?
We service San Diego, Orange County, LA, Inland Empire, and Houston, Texas.
Houston, that's brand new for you, isn't it?
Well, actually, Houston is sort of brand old for me. I was originally from Houston, and some of the humane organizations over there saw when I moved to California, what I was doing, and they said, you better get back here and do one for us.
Well, you do a fine job. Now, this is the pet pavilion that you have here at the show. Now, you do this every year?
Yes, we do. It's gotten bigger every year. It's so much fun because 85% of the people that attend this are pet owners, be it dogs or cats. And so they're all traveling along, and they love to come in here and do shopping for their different products they need and to pick up a copy of our map.
Well, very good. Thanks for inviting us to come hang out today with you.
Oh, I am delighted to have you. We all are just so pleased to see you here.
Thank you so much. Now, some of us get to travel in our RV. Some of us get to travel by plane. Some of us traveling by car. Don't take your snake in your car. Details on the way.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Solution RX, a revolutionary 100% natural first aid treatment for pets. Pet Solution RX is the miracle water that heals everything from hot spots to insect bites. Available at local pet stores or visit www.earthsbalance.com.
Dogs or cats, horse or emu, animals are people too. Taking a drive with your pet can be so much fun. Unless it's a snake. A Florida man was taking a drive with his pet snake when the snake he had wrapped around his neck started attacking his face. 30-year-old Cortland Johnson drove his PT Cruiser into several roadwork barriers, causing about $1,000 in damages. An onlooker said Johnson had the snake in his hand at the time of the crash. Both he and his snake are okay. Johnson, who, when he's not driving around with a snake, works at Bennigan's, had small cuts on his body, face, and hand, and was charged with leaving the scene of a crash. And I worry about using my cell phone. I'm Britt Savage for Animal Radio. Animals are people too. Animal Radio.
Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special is brought to you by HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Traveling with your pets has never been easier. HydroGo for pets on the go. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
I'm Margaret Jenkins, and I breed and train dogs for people who are sight impaired. Our owners rely on our dogs, and I rely on BioSpot. These dogs, they help guide their owners through everyday life so they don't have time to scratch because of fleas and ticks. In the 20 years I've been doing this, I have tried a lot of products, and I found that BioSpot is as effective as what I used to get at my vet, but it's available at my local pet store, and it's guaranteed to work.
BioSpot is simple, providing many breeds of dogs and cats with relief without constant applications.
BioSpot is really effective. One application keeps pets free of fleas and ticks, and even mosquitoes for up to 4 weeks, and it kills flea eggs and larvae for up to 4 months.
BioSpot is also a great value. It's about a third the cost of leading veterinarian brands, and it's guaranteed to work with all sizes and breeds of dogs and cats or your money back.
These dogs have to be at their best, so I rely on the best. BioSpot.
Go to biospot.com today. It's the choice of professionals.
You're listening to Animal Radio. You can learn more about today's guest at animalradio.com. Log on. Learn more.
Looks like you caught me peeking in your bathroom closet. Hi, I'm Be Humane, star of Be Humane Goes Shopping. Perhaps you've heard of me. You've got a lot of stuff that was tested on animals. Shampoo, cleaner, mascara. Did you know that some of these companies still test their products on animals? Throw this stuff out. You see, you have a choice when buying your household and cosmetic products. You can make a difference for animals by only buying cruelty-free products. What? How do you know these products are cruelty-free? Request a free compassionate shopping guide from AAVS. To know which companies are cruelty-free, just call 1-800-SAY-AAVS or visit www.aavs.org and look for my movie, Be Humane Goes Shopping. Don't forget, 1-800-SAY-AAVS or visit www.aavs.org.
Well, you've heard us talking about Get Serious, the pet stain, odor, and pheromone extractor for several months now, and how easily it removes carpet stains left from cat vomit. Now I want to talk to you about a problem dog owners face. It's called remarking. If your dog remarks, you might have thought about banishing him from the house, or worse, taking him to the shelter. You use other cleaners, but your dog keeps going back to the same spot. Don't blame your pet because you used a product that didn't get the job done. End the problem with Get Serious. The pheromones, they're something you can't smell. They draw them back to the same spot. Get Serious is the only product that totally extracts the pheromones so your pets won't be attracted back to remark. Get Serious is recommended by rescue groups and veterinarians, and Get Serious keeps pets in homes and out of shelters. You can find Get Serious at PetSmart and in fine pet stores all over. Visit their website at GetSeriousProducts.com. Again, that's GetSeriousProducts.com.
Fido Friendly Magazine. Perhaps you can do without it, but for kibble's sake, think of your dog. At last, a voice for us traveling canines. Until now, few have taken mobile pooches seriously. After all, who appreciates warm shelter and a comfy bed more than a dog? Fido Friendly, the travel magazine for you and your dog. A quarterly guide to Fido-friendly accommodations in the United States and Canada. Because if Fido ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Subscribe at FidoFriendly.com. Your dog will thank you. Woof. Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the HydroGo allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
Preventing pain, fear, and suffering of animals through nationwide education and awareness from all across the globe. This is Animal Radio.
Okay, we gotta turn his mic up over there. Boy, he can hear him jamming away. We got Steve White at the pavilion, the pet pavilion in Quartzsite, Arizona.
It's such nice to have live entertainment here, and I love all the animal songs that he does.
He certainly does do a lot. We're going to go to the phones, 1-866-405-8405. Just because we're out of the studios, it doesn't mean that we can't answer your calls, right?
That's right. I'm glad somebody's back there.
1-866-405-8405. Hi, who's this?
Lisa Jenkins.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing?
Okay, and you?
Doing okay. Sounds like you're at work, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
We'll make this fast, and we'll be quiet, and we'll help you as best we can. What can we do for you today?
Well, I have a problem with one of my cats. She uses the bathroom, does number 2 in the litter box, but then when she finishes, she comes out and pees either on the floor or on my carpet.
On the floor or on the carpet? Is this a new behavior?
It's been happening for about 5 years.
Really? Okay.
Since I moved.
Since you moved?
Yes, when I first got her as a kitten, I was living somewhere else, and like 2.5 years after I moved. She wasn't doing that at the other place.
No.
But when I moved, she didn't do it right away, but after a while she started.
Are the litter setups, are they the same that you had in both places? I mean, are they the same litters? Did it have a cover?
Well, at the other place, it didn't have a cover.
Oh.
I have a cover now.
Well, there's probably your problem right there.
But I also have the one without the cover. I'll use both
Really?
For a while to see if that helped.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed to, but then she started doing it again.
She's an only cat, I take it, yes?
No, I have 2.
You have 2 cats. Are they new cats since you moved in?
No. I had them both since June 2000.
Okay, so you have 2 litters.
Well, I have one litter right now.
1 litter and how many cats?
2 cats.
2 cats, okay.
You need to get a second litter, even up to 3. Sometimes some people say 1 litter for every cat plus 1.
That would be your best bet. And it's hard to tell from here, but these are some typical things that happen. If you have a hood or a cover on your litter, they go into an enclosed area, and with other cats around, sometimes they're afraid to go into an enclosed area, and they might go in there, do their number 2 real fast, and then when they need to go number 1, they'll go somewhere else where they can sort of look around and not feel like they're enclosed within a certain area. The other thing is we need to make sure that your cat is urinating and not spraying. It sounds like your cat is urinating because it's on the carpet. Usually spraying is on the wall. But they do spray as a marking characteristic, and I don't know if that's what's happening there. They take a different posture. I don't know if you've ever seen it happen there.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Is it a male or female, and have they been altered?
They're both female, and they've been altered.
They've both been spayed. Okay, well, that's good.
I would be willing to bet that if you throw another couple of litters in there and actually keep the top off the other litters
and keep them clean, they don't like going in dirty litter boxes,
that your problem will get solved. Now, 5 years is a long time for a behavior to be going on, so you might want to make sure that if you ever see your cat starting to urinate on the floor, that you pick them up and put them into the litter, one of the new litters that you put there.
Oh, yeah, I've tried that too, but that's not, she has, I don't know, she seems irritated.
Oh, does she?
She whines and just keeps me up at night. Sometimes I have to just put her in the bathroom alone.
Does the urine, what does the urine look like? Does it look like normal urine?
Yes.
It's not pinkish, like there might be a trace amount of blood. She could have a urinary tract infection.
Something that's painful.
And what they do is they associate the litter with pain, because they go in the litter, they go to urinate, and if it's painful, then they don't want to use the litter. They think the litter box is actually causing the pain, when actually it's a urinary tract infection. I would say one of the first things you should do is also go to your vet, tell him what's going on, and have her checked for urinary tract infection.
Inappropriate urination is often a sign of something medical going wrong, too. So it looks like there's several things that could be happening here, but most importantly, let's check to make sure that she's healthy, first of all, and that she doesn't have a problem that can be quickly cured.
Right, I tried that too. I took her to the vet and explained everything, and they told me to get this spray called Keep Off or something. I used it, and she had stopped going in the bathroom, but she started back eventually again.
Does she go, when she urinates, does she urinate in the same place every time?
Well, in three areas in the bathroom, and in 2 particular spots right outside the bathroom on my carpet.
Okay, we also have a product called Get Serious, which will remove the odors, because sometimes they'll keep going back to the same place. You clean it, and you can't smell anything, but they have such a great sense of smell. If she smells where she's urinated before,
she'll think it's the same place to go and put her back.
So you need to really get that odor out and
teach her that this is an inappropriate place for her to urinate.
You can put things, if she goes in the same places, you can try like aluminum foil on the floor, or plants, or put something in the places where she goes. Clean it up real well and put something else in the place. Put another litter without a cover, and hopefully
and we'll send you some Get Serious to get you started, okay?
Okay, and one more thing. When she she tries to look at me, but she looks like above, like on the wall, like she sees something, like something is mentally wrong with her.
There might be something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I'm thinking she's retarded. They have retarded cats.
You never know. Some cats are there and some cats aren't. But I can tell you, it doesn't matter if they're there or not. They can give just as much love, that unconditional love that any kind of cat can give.
All right.
Okay. Your vet would be the best check for if there's blindness going on or some kind of other something wrong, but you never know. She can definitely give you the same amount of love. If you can help her clean up that mess and get her back into the litter, things will be good. Hold on a second. We need to get your address. We're going to send you some Get Serious, and I'm also going to throw in some Comfort Zone, which may be another solution for this. And I'll throw in some toys, too. What do you think about that? She's a lucky devil. What's her name?
Smokey.
Smokey? Smokey's going to make out today, okay?
Okay.
Hold on a second, Lisa. 1-866-405-8405.
And, of course, we'll take your calls all week long. If you don't get through today, we have your voicemail. We're not going to listen to any voicemail today because we're live from Quartzsite, Arizona. It's Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special, brought to you by HydroGo. It's all about pets on the road today. And in just a couple of minutes, the top 5 products that make traveling with your pet easier. We'll even have giveaways of each and every one, so make sure you have the number 1-866-405-8405 is the number. The music in the background is Steve White.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I love having his entertainment. It's great to listen to. He plays a lot of animal songs. Listen to that. It's hard to believe it's a one-man band.
He's got all his harmonicas there, and it makes this show sound a little bit classy, doesn't it? Okay, maybe it doesn't. Animal Radio is brought to you by PetStyle. PetStyle.com is America's first lifestyle broadband network dedicated to dog and cat lovers. From premium video content to fun videos you can post, PetStyle is designed with your lifestyle in mind. Log in and tune in today to PetStyle.com.
Animal Radio is also brought to you by BioSpot, premium flea and tick control products for dogs and cats. One application can keep your pet free of fleas and ticks for up to 4 weeks. You can find BioSpot at your local pet store or visit www.biospot.com.
Okay, when we come back, the top 5 gadgets that make traveling with your pet easier.
It's hard to do because there's lots and lots of products.
Yeah, it was. I'll be real honest with you. It's tough for us to pick these products because there are hundreds of booths here. Some of the products we're talking about aren't even here today. This is the Vacation and RV Expo in Quartzsite, Arizona, with Animal Radio.
And there was a pet that was just running by us.
Yeah, what was that? I just saw a streak of lightning go by.
It was a loose pet, but she was caught.
We'll be back.
Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special is brought to you by HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Traveling with your pets has never been easier. HydroGo for pets on the go. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more. Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the HydroGo allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
You're listening to Animal Radio. You can learn more about today's guest at animalradio.com. Log on. Learn more. Preventing pain, fear, and suffering of animals through nationwide education and awareness from all across the globe. This is Animal Radio.
Welcome back to Animal Radio, coming to you live from Quartzsite, Arizona. It's our Traveling with Your Pet special. This is the vacation and RV show that we're at Quartzsite, which is just off the border of California and Arizona. And this week we're counting down the top 5 traveling pet products. And you may already know what number 1 is, but we have the product concierge on the phone with us. Of course, that's Jeff Mott from PetGadgets.com. How are you doing, Jeff?
Good, Hal. Thanks for having me back.
I wish you could be out here with us.
I know. Thank you.
We're starting with number 5. Are we going that direction? Number 5 to number 1? How does that sound?
Sure. That'll just work out just fine here. Let's start off with the hammock-style seat cover.
A hammock stuff. Okay.
What this does, it protects the back seat from the dog hair and all the mess, the stains, and it's waterproof. Let me explain. It's a heavy cotton twill fabric, waterproof and stain resistant, great for keeping your car clean and free from dog hair. What I like about this is it's dual function. In fact, a few of my items here, I like that theme, that they're dual function. What it also does, it serves as a barrier to the front seat and console. As you know, during driving conditions, you get worried the dog might get thrown forward, so that protects it as well. So it's a very high-quality seat cover.
So it's like a safety device also.
Perfect, exactly.
Same time, okay, very good. That's number 5. Number 4.
This would be called the Breeze Guard. There's a lot of people like to travel with their furry friend, and what's so great about this is your little animal can actually have its head out the window but be fully protected. The Breeze Guard is a 3D welded wire cage that fits in your car's window and allows your dog to safely get plenty of fresh air. The product is custom made for your make and model vehicle and has an interior platform that protects the dog from slipping or
I love it.
This is so cool.
It's really nice. And the dogs, you could just tell, you can just see the smile in their face. You're happy knowing they're protected. So I like that a lot.
Yeah, this is very important, and people don't realize that. First of all, dogs love to stick their heads out the window, and oftentimes we let them do that, but there's 2 problems that can happen, and we hear reports from veterinarians day in and day out here at that network about this kind of thing. We see dried out eyes, which become a problem, as well as obviously things getting thrown into the eyes.
Sure.
And this is your family member. You don't want to be taken to the vet because a pebble got thrown up from a car wheel into their eye. Even if you're traveling in the middle of nowhere, you want to have their head, their face protected from whatever it is. And this is a unique way to do it. Keep them protected and let them stick their head out. And once again, this is the Breeze Guard. I understand it retails for about $250. And everything you hear, at least most everything you hear today on the countdown at petgadgets.com. That comes in at number 4. Number 3. I'm sorry, is that number 4?
That was number 4.
That was number 4. Number 3 is?
It's called the Quick Control Leash. Once again, it's another dual-functioning product, which I like. It's a leash and a combination of a doggy seatbelt. It's all in one. The leash has a universal seatbelt connector to secure your dog and prevents him from distracting you while driving, so it's perfect.
I love this. This comes from Bamboo Products, by the way. And do we have any we can give away? Do we have one left that we can give away?
We might have one in our prize closet.
Let's go ahead and give that away. They are by the size of your dog. We'll have to find out what size it is and make sure it fits with your dog. 1-866-405-8405. You'll call the studios in Guido. Guido, answer the phones there in the studios back in Kanab, Utah, and sign someone up for the Bamboo Quick Control Leash and Seatbelt Latch. And that's number 3. Number 2.
Number 2 is an electronic pet guide. What I like about this is if you're on the road, you can't take a chance if there's an emergency or some medical issue. So it's a handheld mini computer with a data bank of pet-related information. If you're on the road, for example, and you need to find a pet-friendly motel fast, here you go. If you have an emergency, here you go. It'll take you right away to your local veterinarian. That's the closest one in your area. It's just perfect for these after-hour emergencies. You can store all the medication schedules on there and important phone numbers. So it's really a product you can't do without. And just in something conjunction with this, there's a good book called The Next Exit, which you can find at thenextexit.com. We don't have it at Pet Gadgets, but that is a great book also that you should just carry in your car. It lists all the motels, gas, rest stops, all that.
I've heard of that one. Okay, the Petmaster Electronic Pet Guide. This is very cool because if something happens, you don't need to panic. You can find a local veterinarian when you're on the road. The Petmaster, about $29, $30. You can get that at petgadgets.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
The number 1 item on, and I don't mean to switch to another line here, we have from the actual creator of number 1, which, by the way, is the HydroGo. And we have Sean Rowe from Vet Ventures on the phone. Hi, Sean.
How are you guys?
Good. One of the things we're learning today, your pet can become very stressed when it's on the road, and one of the things to do is keep things kind of normal, like
right,
routine. They love routine.
They love routine, yes.
Make sure they're eating right and make sure they're hydrated, because if they're not hydrated, the stress will run them down and they'll get sick. It will be a disastrous vacation for all parties involved. I've called in Sean Rowe. He's the president of Veterinary Ventures, a company that makes the Drinkwell Pet Fountain,
which we love.
I can't say enough about that. And then there's the Aqua Garden, which they added cat grass to it. And then, of course, we're testing out the brand new pet fountain that they have, which is a real sleek-looking, updated model. We love it very much. It keeps the studio cats hydrated as they should be, even when they're not traveling. Sean, I am so excited about the new invention, the Drink Well Hydro Go for Pets on the Go, pretty much. It's a canteen and a bowl.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about the Hydro Go myself. We've been working on it for quite a while, and as you said, it's a pet canteen, a portable pet canteen and bowl all in one. There are several of these out there on the market right now. What makes ours unique is we've done our best to make it a sleek design, to make it high capacity. It holds 36 ounces of water.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, it's a decent amount for being on the go. You know, trips to the store.
You know what I like about that though is that if you don't use all the water with other canteens, it's pretty much wasted water.
Yeah.
You can put this back in the canteen, whatever water that Fido doesn't drink.
Absolutely. We've made the bowl so that it forms a funnel with the spout of the actual canteen, and it allows you to easily return unused water to the canteen.
Very important when you're out and don't have access to fresh water.
Absolutely. It happens to me all the time when I'm taking my dogs for a walk, and I'll pour them some water, and they'll see a rabbit or something, and they'll just take off, not interested in drinking, and then I've wasted, half or all of my water that I had for the animals at that point.
Exactly.
One of the concerns we have with our regular food bowls in plastic is that sometimes they get disease and acne is easily transferable on the plastic. We'd like to be able to clean these things, throw them in the dishwasher without them melting into a little ball of plastic.
Absolutely.
Can we do this? Can we put this in the dishwasher and keep it clean?
Absolutely. I've already run those tests. We make it with a high-impact polystyrene or ABS, depending, and both of those are absolutely dishwasher safe. Just take all the pieces apart and put it on the top rack, and makes keeping it clean a lot easier.
I don't know if people tell you this. I use it like 2 bowls in one for food.
Right, absolutely. That's another one of the unique designs is the bowl actually comes off on its hinges, and then the depression left in the canteen where the bowl fits when it's in place forms another bowl. So you're out hiking or camping or in the car or RV, and now you have a food and a water bowl.
Okay, the final word. Where can we get this? I imagine anywhere we can get the Drink Well fountain, we can get the Hydro Go. Yes.
That would be the plan. It'll be on sale first at Foster and Smith.
Okay.
And we're working out the details with Petco and PetSmart as we speak.
And I don't know if you know this, it has been picked as the #1 pick for Animal Radio's Pet on the Go.
I didn't know that. That's fabulous.
There you go. Well, Sean, thanks for coming on the radio today.
Hey, thank you guys very much.
We're on the road today from Quartzsite, Arizona, live. It's the Pet Travel Show. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Doris Day for the Humane Society of the United States. As the founder of Spay Day USA in 1995, I'm proud that Americans have spayed or neutered more than 1 million dogs and cats as part of our volunteer program. Won't you join us for our annual Spay Day USA on the last Tuesday of February? Visit SpayDayUSA.com to find the Spay Day USA event nearest you. Please call.
Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with Hydro Go, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the Hydro Go allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
Now, any cat can be happy and safe outdoors. Perfect Fence is the first complete freestanding backyard fence enclosure for cats. Now, your cats can enjoy all the benefits of the great outdoors without you worrying about their safety. Perfect Fence is affordable, easy to install, and best of all, virtually invisible. Find out why thousands of cat owners described Perfect Fence as life-changing. Visit perfectfence.com. That's P-U-R-R, fectfence.com.
Do not adjust your station. That's not static. It's a dozen dogs who got the #2 flea control product just 1 week ago, and they're already scratching away. Now hear this. Silence. The sound of a dozen dogs who used Frontline Plus 4 weeks ago. So which dogs would you rather have in a cramped radio booth with you? Hey, give me back my shoe. Frontline Plus. It's waterproof and kills fleas fast all month long. Say goodbye to fleas and ticks.
Preventing pain, fear, and suffering of animals through nationwide education and awareness from all across the globe. This is Animal Radio.
And we are coming to you live from Quartzsite, Arizona. It's Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special, brought to you by Hydro Go, and it's all about the pets on the road today. We see lots of pets out there.
Oh, I'm having so much fun watching pets come into this tent. There's everything from tiny little chihuahuas that people are carrying to big Great Danes. It is just so much fun watching the way the people take their pets and dress them and everything. It's so exciting.
It is very exciting. Of course, don't forget, we'll be live from Westminster, not next week, but the following week, and the following 2 weeks, we'll actually have representation out there, as well as I believe that we'll have daily reports on the website at animalradio.com. Steve, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, man. We're out here in Quartzsite, California, Arizona. Sorry about that.
Well, it's on the border. It's right.
It's on the border.
Right off the 10 on the border, isn't it?
It's on the good side.
The good side
of the river.
And you can
Colorado River.
Steve has that
on
cool.
the dog lover side.
The dog lover side. He has that cool musician sound because he is. Check out his website, www.stevewhiteblues.com. Hey, maybe you could give us a little background music as we read our sponsorships here. Sure. There you go. He has several CDs for sale. You want to check that out. And several dog-related songs we've heard so far.
Yes, he's got some great songs.
If you're traveling in a car with your pet this year, you want to make sure that you have a carrier. It's so very important to have a carrier for your animals. You don't want them to run around loose.
No, you don't know what's going to happen. If you have to hit the brakes or anything unexpected, you want to make sure that they are secure.
And we have coming up, Dr. Jim Humphreys is going to be talking to us about car carriers and how important it is. Also, if you're leaving us within a few minutes, there's more at the Animal Radio website at animalradio.com, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Next hour, Doc Halligan is joining us here live. She has all the travel tips that you could possibly need.
Her book's got everything you should know.
Oh, she's got a book too?
Yes, it's a book on everything, but she has a great travel section within her book.
Also, musician Eli Grimes will be joining us, and your calls at 1-866-405-8405. Animal Radio is brought to you by Spay Day USA. Do it for love. Spay or neuter your pets. Spay Day USA on February 27th. It's good for you, your pet, and your community. Visit SpayDayUSA.org to find out more.
Animal Radio is also brought to you by the American Anti-Vivisection Society. Did you know your common day, everyday purchases can make a difference for the animals? They can. Get your free compassionate shopping guide by calling the American Anti-Vivisection Society at 1-800-SAY-AAVS.
We'll be back live from Quartzsite, Arizona with more Animal Radio. Don't go anywhere.
7 miles from Mexico.
Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the HydroGo allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
Animal Radio is brought to you by Out Deluxe Training Pads. Traditional newspaper training is old news. Out Deluxe Training Pads are 10 times more absorbent, scientifically treated to attract pets and control odors. Available nationwide at major discount and grocery stores.
A car crash puts a man on a mission about pet safety. Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Jim Humphreys reporting for Animal Radio. On a frigid February evening, Thomas Rodriguez climbed behind the wheel of his Oldsmobile with his 7-year-old miniature poodle Holly perched in his lap. The pair was headed to visit a friend in a nursing home. They did not count on hitting a patch of ice. We were in a head-on collision, remembers Rodriguez, 75, a retired airline employee. I was okay, but Holly was sitting on my left leg when it happened, and the airbag came right out and hit her. I could hear her whimpering, and I thought, oh my God, I've broken her neck. Rodriguez asked the police officer at the scene to call an ambulance. He said, are you hurt? "No, not for me, for my dog. Please call an ambulance. I'll pay for it." But he could not call an ambulance for a dog. So a passerby rushed Rodriguez and Holly to the Animal Emergency Center, where the severely injured poodle was treated for the next several days. Now fast forward 4 years. "She's completely blind since the accident," said Rodriguez, who has made it his mission to educate the public about the dangers of dogs riding in cars with airbags. "People strap their children in the back and they protect them, but we don't think about our pets." Veterinarians often see dogs who've been driving down the road with their heads sticking out the window and they get a bug in their eye or other foreign debris. Sarah drives with her Cavalier King Charles Spaniel sitting in her lap. She just loves the Cavalier sitting in her lap and giving her little kisses as she drives. Well, perhaps she should talk to Rodriguez. If he had his way, all dogs would ride in the back seat, secured with safety restraints. Holly now travels strapped inside a carrier in the back seat, and Rodriguez says it doesn't bother her at all. It also means one less potential distraction while I'm behind the wheel. The use of such car safety devices for pets is a growing trend, says the APPMA. Pet stores now offer a variety of travel safety devices for dogs, including dog safety harnesses, seat belts, and booster chairs that allow little dogs to see out the window. I don't think we can ever be too safe with our children or our animals in the car. You and I wouldn't think about riding in a car without a seatbelt. For some people, their pets are like their children. Rodriguez says he takes his poodle now with him everywhere he goes. She can get around the house now. She uses her sense of smell, and she does pretty well. But it hasn't been an easy 4 years. Everywhere I go, I see people with their little dogs in the front seat, and I tell them my story. I tell them, put your dog in the back seat. Put her in a carrier. Otherwise, you're going to cry your eyes out. For the Veterinary News Network at myvnn.com, I'm Dr. Jim Humphreys reporting for Animal Radio.
As the director of a busy rescue shelter, I'm constantly house training. And as any pet guardian will tell you, house training can be frustrating and confusing for both you and your pup. And learned bad habits, like using newspaper, is hard to break. We use Out Deluxe training pads because their scent attracts dogs. Here's 2 tips from somebody that knows. Speed up the house training process through consistency and Out Deluxe training pads. There's no easier or cleaner way to train your pup. Find Out Deluxe training pads at major discount and grocery stores nationwide.
Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the HydroGo allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.
Preventing pain, fear, and suffering of animals through nationwide education and awareness from all across the globe. This is Animal Radio.
And we're coming to you live from Quartzsite, Arizona. It's Animal Radio's Traveling with Your Pet special, brought to you by HydroGo. It's all about the pets on the road today.
We're having so much fun out here.
Well, the sun has finally come out. I'll be honest with you. It was a little chilly earlier this morning. The sun's out. It was up to 70 degrees yesterday, and I know there's a lot of people who don't. Right now, they're kind of in cold weather. I know Denver's in cold weather, snow right now.
Yes.
But if you do get to travel with your pets, hopefully some of the information you've learned on today's show will help you out. The Top 10 Countdown. Remember, everything that you've heard on today's show is available at animalradio.com, including 24 hours of programming, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We have some good stuff next hour. If you're leaving us, that's okay. You can hear it by heading over to animalradio.com, where you'll hear a stream of it, or you can hear an archive of it at a later time. And, of course, remember that if you do get yourself a pet this week, please spay or neuter.
Yes, only or. You only have to do one if you're not sure which one.
I know. I was a little confused about that at first. I went to the doctor. I said, can you spay and neuter my cat? That doesn't work. They'll tell you which one to do.
Yeah, they'll know.
And if you do get a cat, remember, please don't declaw your cat. It's the worst thing you can do. It's like an amputation up to the first knuckle.
Yes. A lot of people, they don't know. They think it's just removal of the nail. It's not. They actually take the bone surrounding the nail. It's very painful. You'd have causes more problems than just scratching.
There's better alternatives.
Yes.
And also, if you want to get a pet this week, please do not buy from a breeder. There's so many animals that are homeless. You can find the pet of your choice, of your dreams, at your local shelter.
Or a breed rescue. Go online.
Yeah, breed rescue. Lots of breed rescues.
Yes, if you're looking for a particular type of animal, you can find a breed rescue for that particular animal that can give you all the information on that breed.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Steve, thank you so much. Take us on out, will you?
All right. Oh, way out west of the Ohio, the corn is planted row to row. Way out there among the corn.
Making sure your dog stays hydrated when you're on the go just got easier with HydroGo, the pet canteen with a fold-out funnel bowl. Not only does the HydroGo allow unused water to be poured back into the canteen, the bowl easily detaches to allow the canteen to be used as a second bowl for both food and water. What could be easier when hiking, on car trips, and visits to the park? Don't get caught without water for your pet. Visit www.vetventures.com to find out more.